As you can see, I have tons and tons of spider plants here. I don't just have them here, I have them sprinkled all about this big area. So we are going to start taking some cuttings from our spider plant and clean this area up and make some new spider plants. They're so easy to make new ones. I'm going to share with you what you do. Here is a spider plant that is connected to the spider plant. This is a baby. Just clip it right here and place this on your soil. Place this part on your soil and you have another spider plant in no time at all. Now there is a little bit of cost to this post, but not much. I cut 3 separate spider plants apart. Now really truthfully, one would be enough to fill this hanging basket. But I'm going to be using this for fairy gardens, so I wanted something to look at. And it'll take a little while for these plants to grow up and billow over the sides. And we can hang them right away just the way they're going to look. Now, as you can see, I have 1 California poppy in this pot that blew in. We could have pulled it out, but I'm going to leave it in there because I love looking at beautiful things. I will probably throw some seeds in here too, so this will look beautiful and full. Even though my spider plants probably won't be that full, probably for another 5 or 6 months. But by the time my flowers die back from growing up, this will be so full of spider plants, and then I may next year take it apart and make 3 different containers because they will be really big and full by next year. Now, I have bought these plants already, grown up to a certain point. They're a 6-pack. They were $3.50 each. I'm going to use probably 4 of each. So that will give me, what would that be, like $5, and then maybe $1 for potting soil because I already had soil in these pots. I just put fresh soil on top. And so we're in for about $5.50 to do 2 hanging baskets. I know they look terrible. They are filthy. I should have washed them off. But Grandma, she got anxious to get out here because it's really cold out here in Southern California, at least for us. I know most of you are laughing when I say that because we never get snow here, but as you can see, the wind is kicking up also. So I want to hurry up and get these pots done. As you can see, I haven't actually potted them. I just wanted to see how I like them. I got the 2 bigger ones in the back. This one's sort of a bigger one, and this one's sort of bigger. This one's fuller, so I don't know. Well, you just do the best you can. I think it's going to look fine once I get going. So let me get going on this. We can make 2 fairy gardens today for, we'll make for $2.50 each. The baskets I already had because I buy them every year, having something pretty. Now they're pretty pricey. They're like $15 when I bought these, but I'm sure now I'm going to be spending around $30 because everything is going up in price. But that's why we're going to be doing a lot of cuttings this year and seeing what we can grow in our garden from things we already own and have, because the spider plants didn't cost me anything, and originally when I got them it didn't cost me. My girlfriend gave them to me and they multiply so fast. I've actually have pulled them out like 3 or 4 times, totally pulled them out, and they come right back. So don't be worried, because I had so many. Now I think I'm just going to start cutting them and filling up other pots. Maybe I'll have a yard sale and see if I can sell some. Then I can take the money from that and buy some new plants I don't have. I don't know. I'm thinking of different ways I can share how to do a post for free or almost free. So $2.50 so far that we're into these 2 pots. Not bad, is it? We're going to be into these for about $6 with the plants and the Dollar Tree accessories, fairy gardens. So that's still not too bad. $12 for 2 fairy gardens. And as you can see, I have a bucket of grass to cover my dirt because that's free. They're cuttings from my garden. And the gardener just came yesterday and cut the grass, so I have some fresh grass clippings today. Now with these grass clippings, you can see it looks a little more like a woodland scene. And these plants will get much larger. We'll do an update in a couple of weeks and let you see how much prettier they're going to look. But this is our beginning, and this is our starting point. I got the little gnome in a package of 3, and I got the little house for $1.25, and I got the little pathway for $1.25 with a little sign also. Well, I thought it turned out pretty nice. What did you think? Don't forget, this was around maybe $6 or $6.50 to be put together. The container I already had. The spider plants, I just took cuttings off of a plant I already had, and I did buy probably about $275 for fresh plants. And my sign, welcome, and the path was $1.25, and then I got the little gnome in a package of 3 for another $1.25. Thought it turned out pretty nice, pretty good for a small amount of money, and this will look much better in another month. Here's my little sunflower house with my little pathway and my little gnome. And the house was $1.25, and probably the gnome and the pathway maybe is another $1.25. So we got this done for about $6 also, or a little less. We had 4 little 6-pack plants in here, and all the other ones were spider plants, and they were free because they were cuttings from my garden. And the grass clippings, of course, are free also. You know, Grandma, I'm always looking for a bargain and seeing what I can find. Every week we'll be sharing a video of a past fairy garden we've put together for you can see what it's doing. And it is looking better each time, as you can see. Children at play with their little puppy dog. And as you can see, I have some California poppies coming up now in here. This will look so much better in another month. We'll come back and give it another look in a couple of more weeks. And as you see, the plants I planted from the 6-pack now are starting to fill in, and don't they look beautiful? I was very happy with it. And here it is. Once those California poppies fill in, it will be gorgeous. So every week at the beginning of each video, I will do an update of a fairy garden we've already done, and then we'll share some new ones that we're doing. Well, now I have the fairy gardens back in the backyard where their home is going to be. Right now it doesn't look all that pretty yet here, but we'll keep doing updates all the time, and you'll see how much pretty it's going to be looking. You start at one point and keep working on it until it looks gorgeous. Here's our second one that we did, and this is the one I did a while back, and you can see the plants are getting bigger and filling in. I may take that one apart and redo it, because you know that's what Grandma does. But this little tiny corner of my garden now is starting to look pretty nice. Like I said, it takes a while, but Grandma always gets it looking good. I have a lot more to pull out and a lot more to put in here. So each week you're going to see some more fairy gardens, and you're going to see a lot less mess, because Grandma's going to keep working on it. What do you think? Leave me a comment. So I have 2 new fairy gardens in here, and 2 that I've done a while back. And you can see they're starting to look really good, are they not? Their plants are starting to get bigger and filling out. Well, leave me a comment and let me know what you thought. Like I said, next time this will look a little bit better. We'll get a couple more fairy gardens together in here, probably next week. Because you know Grandma's always wanting to get something to share with you. And we'll clean up this little backyard step by step every week. It's going to probably take until May, but by May or sooner it will be gorgeous. Going to plant some more seeds in here this coming week. We have more rain coming, so a great time to plant seeds.